Hello, my name is Katrina Brink and I'm the owner of the Empowered Kitchen. And what I do is I teach you how to meal prep and cook really well for yourself so that you know how to take a couple hours a week and take a few really good ingredients and make simple, healthy, delicious meals on a budget that save you a lot of time cooking throughout the week so you don't have to cook every night when you get home from work, but you have great food to take with you for the week for your lunches and when you get home from work so that it takes a lot of the stress out of eating healthy and out of thinking about what you're going to eat for dinner. So I have been in the sustainable food world for about 14 years now, if you count high school too. And I studied agriculture, food, and the environment for my master's degree at Tufts Nutrition School in Boston. And that's where I was introduced to food waste, where I learned all about the environmental impacts of food waste and was introduced to all kinds of topics on nutrition. And when I finished that, I started teaching cooking classes here in Denver and loved teaching cooking classes so much. And it just kind of drew upon my lifelong love of cooking. And so I realized I could put together these two passions of teaching people about food waste and teaching people about the love and joy and connection that comes from spending time in the kitchen, even just for yourself, but with friends and loved ones in your family, and just how that's so nourishing, the actual food, but also that time with others. So that's why I put this all together, and with showing people how to reduce their food waste in the kitchen as a result of valuing our food more and knowing what to do with all the different pieces of our fruits and vegetables and meats so that we get all the good out of them before we even throw them in the compost pile or in the trash. So that's a little bit about me, and today I wanted to focus on the benefits of green leafy vegetables and why they're so great for us. So here's some kale. So I have this as a little demonstration. Kale is really, really good for you. It has a lot of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant. Lots of good fiber, so good for your digestion and all of that, and cholesterol and things of that nature. And so in general, leafy greens and green vegetables have a lot of folate, which is really good for women, especially women who are getting pregnant, trying to get pregnant, have recently had children, and also women of all ages. Really good for they have a lot of iron, so good for men and women, but especially women need a lot of iron. We need it for good blood and everything like that. And then also there's some studies done that show that green leafy vegetables can help prevent dementia. So really important at all ages to kind of get a start on that early. If you're younger, if you're middle-aged or older, it can even have a benefit if you start eating the more green leafy vegetables at an older age. So definitely try to incorporate more green leafy vegetables into your diet, and they don't have to taste like hamster food or rabbit food, as a lot of people say. I want to show you today a way to make kale taste really good. And also, another thing is they're really good for, I mentioned pregnancy and things like that, but for men and women. We often don't think about the guy's nutrition when thinking about maybe trying to conceive and things like that, but the guy's nutrition is half of the puzzle as well, really important for a healthy child. So if you're kind of in that boat or that stage of life, or you know people